Hi everyone, I'm just giving this a second try here. So it's Lillian from Stamper's Niche, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Alberta, Canada, where it's a chilly evening and it's a great night to be crafting. And I have this kit here that I have been dying to try. So it's called the Rainbow Celebration, whoops, got it upside down, Rainbow Celebration Kit. So it's an all-inclusive kit. That means everything that you need is in here. I'm dying to try it for a couple of reasons. One, I love the cards. Number two, I'm thinking it's one that I might be able to make with the grandkids. I'm pretty sure. So where did I get this kit? I got it for free with a $75 order. So it's one of the offerings during celebration, and you find it on page 4. So right here. So this picture here caught my eye right off the bat. And look at the envelopes. You get everything you need. There's no stamping involved, but the adhesive and everything that you need is there. And then there's a little blurb there as well. So let's take a look inside the kit and get started. So it comes all in this nice Ziploc bag, so you can keep all your pieces in there. And we're going to just ease it out. Put that to the side, and then it's got some cello wrapping. The only thing you sometimes want with your kits is scissors, usually. Usually everything else is pretty much there, unless there's something that you particularly like to have to craft with, but that's the joy of kits. I like to take them on holidays, or if I'm going somewhere where there's going to be some wait time. Sometimes I'll take a kit or just go to a coffee shop. So when you unwrap your kit, one side has this handout or a handout, and that's the instructions. So hang on to that. I like to keep the cardboard to work on if I'm working when I'm on holidays or that kind of thing. So it will be like my work surface. So I can get glue or whatever on that, not wrecking anybody's stuff. So let's take a look. Here are dimensionals. So we're familiar with that. So there are, neat shaped cards. Who loves shaped cards? I love shaped cards. I always think they add just a little bit of fun to card giving. So I love to get cards that have a shape to them and gift them through. So there's that. So there's 1, 2 of that kind. And this one has a different color arch at the top, so different color arches. So there's 1, 2 of that one. I'm going to move this out of the way right now. And 2 of this one. So we get 6 cards. Super. Then we have the envelopes, or envelopes, whichever way you say them. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So that's the inside flap. Here's the outside. Your card would go in here. Ooh, I love, love, love those. And then we get words. Now you might say, what's with all the different languages? So there's happy birthday, but these kits go to different countries. So there's, I think, Dutch, French, maybe German, I'm not sure. So you can use the labels certain ways. You can use the English one as is, but if you don't want to use these, if you don't know anybody in those countries, you can punch them out and flip them over and use them in another project as a label. Hi, Gales. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This was very spur of the moment. So I'm playing with this kit. So there are those words, there are these words, and again in both languages. And then we have some of these rainbow arches and some clouds. So let's take a look at the instructions and see what we need for what. So on the very back of the instructions, it shows you everything that's in the kit. But if you open this up, and it's all done by pictures so that you can do it no matter what language you're using it. So card number 1 is the one with the pink top. So let's work with that one right now. Let's move the other 2 out of the way, and we'll move that out of the way. So we've got this one here. So it says to fold it. It's already folded. Number 2 for this is you need some clouds. So let's let's punch out some clouds. There's one cloud, and there's another cloud. Now, I'm not going to make all 6 cards with you tonight, but I am going to show you how I get organized. And so we've got the clouds, and then we need an arch. And the arch is going to fit right here. Now, you'll notice that on this one, this is this size, but on this one here, this arch is big, and on this one here, this arch is. So that helps you to match up your arches so they fit a little bit better. So I'm going to punch out all 3 arches and try to show you what I'm saying here. So here is one, and it's only going to fit here. It won't fit anywhere else. So we know it goes with this one here. This one's a little bit smaller, quite a bit smaller, and this one is a little bit smaller. So we will punch those out, and I'll just show you if you're making this kit. So this one does not fit there. This one fits here on that one there, and where's this one? And this one fits here. So just make sure you match your arches up and you'll be good to go. So we've got that. I don't need to punch out 2 arches, do I? And then we need the word cheers, and we need happy birthday. So cheers is here. And you know what? If you put them both together, you can actually punch both out at the same time. But we only need one. So there we want cheers, and we want happy birthday. So happy birthday is here. There we go. So we'll put these ones aside for now. And now let's just take another look at the instructions. Did you know the instructions always have a ruler on here? Centimeters at one end and inches at the other. So if you needed to measure anything, you would have that, but we don't need to measure anything on this. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there are little hexagons here, and those are dimensionals, right? So they're saying put 3 dimensionals on the back of the clouds, right in the middle area. So we'll do that. We'll put 1 in the middle, and 1 over here, and 1 over here. My grandkids love making these kits. We do them quite often together. They quite enjoy it. So we've got that. So the next set of instructions says on the speckled arch, you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensionals. Now we have extras. You can always add extras, but we'll stick with what they say. So, and this is where you're going to have to be a little bit strategic and make sure the dimensionals don't hang over the edges. But that's quite doable. Just put the flat sides of the dimensionals next, put them on so that they're by the edges. So there we've got 3. We just need 1 more, 1 on this side and 1 more on this side. So tell me, how many of you have this kit already or have had your eye on this kit? Because I think it's really a neat kit. Then we've got our words, and we're going to put 2 dimensionals on the back of cheers, and we're going to put 2 dimensionals on the back of happy birthday. So let's do that. I more and more I'm enjoying kits so much. They're just quick and easy, and if I feel a little brain dead, or if I'm sort of lost my creative mojo, they're perfect for that. But they're also perfect to do with other people, especially people that maybe haven't crafted before. So now we're going to put everything on the card. So I'm going to bring just my little garbage container in here. I think I'll start with this. So we'll put that on first. Take the backings off. If you have done kits, what's a favorite kit that you have done? I have the Perpetual Birthday calendar waiting to be that's my next thing to do. I can't wait to do that. And the other, well, and before that, there was a box of birthday cards. I forget the name of it. I loved that. And there was a birthday book. And then there are some new kits just coming out that I am anxious to give a try to as well. Now, if you're new to using dimensionals, just rest it until you get it in the right spot. If you push it down, it's going to be pretty stuck. So just rest it like that. And now that looks pretty good. So I'm now going to press it down, and it's good like that. So then I'm going to put the clouds along the bottom, and I'm just looking at the picture. I should bring the picture in. I'm just looking at this picture here. So I'm going to put this flush with the bottom of the card, but it is going to stick out the two sides, and that's okay. That's what the picture says, and I trust them that they made the envelopes to fit this, so that would work. So I'm trying to get it fairly even overhang, but looks good. So staticky here right now that it's a bit tough to get rid of these dimensional backings. Is it dry where you are? It's very dry here. I'm just going to rest this to get my placement. And again, I am looking at the picture. That looks good. Now I can see kids saying, oh, I want to put mine up here or that. And you know what? That's the joy of it. You can do that. Okay, I'm going to just put it there. Me being a rule follower, you know, I have to look at the picture and follow it exactly. Second card might not happen that way, but the first one, I tend to follow along. Are you somebody who happily goes your own way, or do you like to follow along? And just like that, we have that card made. If you wanted, you could add all kinds of things. If you have crafting stuff in your stash, if you have embellishments or that kind of thing. But if you don't, this would be a beautiful, beautiful card to give to somebody. I have seen some people turn a little gift card holder inside or something like that. But then it fits perfectly in the envelope, no problem. And then you're good to go. So love, love, love that. So here is card number 2. Now that we've got that kind of figured out, card number 2 is the one with the blue, like this. So like that. We're going to do that. And then we need another set of clouds. We need another rainbow. Where's my rainbows? I did get them all punched out. Here they are. So this rainbow is going to go about here. There we go. So that's the rainbow. And the words we want are yay and it's your day. So bring back my words. Here's it's your day right here. Like that. And we'll get yay from here. I'm only doing punching out one at a time because the grandkids like to do the punching out. So saving that for them. And just like on the first one, we're going to put dimensionals on the back of all of these. One in the middle again. And one on either side. We'll put some dimensionals here. Whoops, stuck to my finger. Whoops. Now, I always say it's a good idea to look from this side, and if you can see the dimensional, gently remove it and fix that now. Otherwise, it's going to bug you. Same here. Be a little strategic. You could even cut the dimensionals in half. If I do that, I like to leave the backing on and do my cutting with all the backings on and then take it, because then it doesn't make your scissors sticky. So there's that too. So we've got half of one here. But again, just like on the other one, you can use whole dimensionals. your choice. It just is a snug fit, and so if it makes it easier for you, give them a little cut. There we go. We've got them all on. Now we'll take the backings off and we'll have the second card done. Speaking of celebration, do you have your eye on different things in the Sale-A-Bration catalog? I love so many things there. I'm gradually getting some of them, and I have the heart-shaped bundle, which I absolutely love. And I have this, and I absolutely love this too. And there's I've got the ribbon. That's gorgeous too. So just so much fun. Now the reason they are saying put your dimensionals on the cloud here, I'm just realizing, is because these are on dimensionals, and you want these dimensionals to fit in between so that they just snug down in there. So that was why. There was a reason they were telling us to put the dimensionals in the middle of the clouds. So there we go. We've got that. And now we need yay, it's your day. Yay. This would be good for whatever. It's your day. I'm going to tuck it just down in here like that, and there we have card number 2 done like that. So let's bring in card number 3. So you can see how once you get going on these, how easy it is to put them together, and I'm sure you're seeing potential for stepping them up if you want to. If you've watched my videos, you know that lately I've been into keeping it simple and then going with stepping it up. So card number 3 has the cloud, the arch, the hooray, and let's celebrate. So let's bring those words in. We've got everything else. Hooray. And let's celebrate. Where's let's celebrate? There it is, right there in the lime green. Almost matches my shirt. Little did I know I was dressing for the occasion. There we go. So we'll start with the clouds, keeping these towards the middle, and this one is going to go. Oh, guess what? Good thing I looked at the instructions. They tell us to put the dimensionals in a different spot here because this arch is smaller. So we want to have the dimensional one in the middle and then towards the edge, not on the very edge because that overhangs, but to space it out. So warning, do look at the instructions. I'm notorious for kind of thinking I know what I'm doing and sailing along. Would you be somebody like that too? Do you look at instructions, or do you think you know what you're doing and go for it? There we go, and we've got the words to do here. So everything, as you can see, comes in the kit. So you don't have to worry about anything extra. And that is the joy of our kits. Now, some of the Stampin' Up! Kits are what we call stamping kits. So you even get a stamp set and an ink pad and a block in them. So again, everything that you need is there. All you really need to add often is scissors. And then there are kits that don't have any stamping, like this one. So they make it as easy as you want. But I can see having a few of these kits and having the grandkids do it with their friends too. Their mother would be pleased to have birthday cards ready for different parties that come along. There we go. Now we just have to put the words on and we will have finished the 3 cards. Now, if you're watching this, how about, whoops, I've got those on the end and they're going to, well, do you know what? We're going to straddle. Again, I didn't look, but we're straddling the rainbow here. There we go. That makes sense because this is already on dimensionals. When all else fails, look at the instructions. And there we go. And hooray, let's celebrate. So I'd be curious to know, how would you change these? Would you change them in any way, or would you like to use them just the way they are? I am quite happy with them just the way they are, but I can see the potential to make changes as well. So there you go. I'll tuck that underneath. Those are the 3 cards, and you would make 6. So you'd make 2 of each of these if you had this kit. So remember, the kit is called Rainbow Celebration Kit, and you find it in Sale-A-Bration. So if you place an order of $75 or more, this is one of the items you can earn for free. So it's free with purchase. So hopefully that has showing you the potential of that particular kit. And thank you for joining me and for watching this. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching through YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, give that thumbs up and make sure you follow me so that you don't miss anything that I share. Thanks for staying with me on a Saturday night. All right, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.